All right, good afternoon, guys. This is Biz. I wanted to go over a situation in the NCAA tournament that has been very, very solid, and it has to do with the first round, the round of 64, beaten favorites. How do these teams respond that lose as a beaten favorite? That's kind of redundant, lose as a beaten favorite. That lose uh, before they get into the tournament. So what we have here is a situation that's been very, very solid. It's a higher seeded team off of a favored loss. Very, very simple. It's been 51 and 20. I'll show you the yearly records through 2009. But what we're doing here is, you see, this is what my bet lab system is. I'll show you the filters. We want a team spread record that's not awful. It's at least close to 50% and higher. I threw in a couple of efficiency numbers. Previous game margin was a loss, -1 and -20. So they lost the previous game. They're seeded 1 through 7. They are a higher seeded team. The previous game spread was -1.5 to 15, so they were favored the last game, and it's around 64. So a game that a higher seeded team lost as a favorite in the conference tournament, how do they respond in the first round of the tournament? As you can see, it's very, very good, 51 and 20. This is the yearly record. Last year they were 7 and 3, 8 and 0 a couple years ago, so on and so forth. Sometimes you get 7 or 8 hits, sometimes you get 2 or 3. You can see the record there. Very, very so. A little bit two kind of kind of losing years, 2013, 14 there. They went 1 and 2, 1 and 1 in 2010, 11. But for the most part, these teams do respond in a positive way in the first round of the round of 64. This year we have 6 teams that qualify: Purdue, Wisconsin, Auburn, Clemson, Texas A&M, and Maryland. Those are the 6 teams that qualify on this beaten favorite heading into the NCAA tournament spot. So 6 teams there that qualify, most likely play all of them. Auburn laying a lot of wood there, -32. They're playing Alabama State, who just came in off of a miracle win in the round of 64. Auburn could probably name their score against these guys. You wonder, did they get a big lead? Do they get backdoored? But that's got blowout written all over it. And you see the other teams there. Purdue playing High Point, Wisconsin against Montana. Clemson's playing McNeese State, Texas A&M, Yale, Maryland, Grand Canyon. So those are the 6 teams that qualify. We just, out of 6 games, hopefully go 4 and 2 to grind out a profit. If you don't like that huge Auburn spread, of course you don't have to. If you don't like any of them, you don't have to also. But there you have it. Beaten favorites in the first round of the NCAA tournament. So that is our spot here for the first round of the NCAA tournament. Teams coming in off of a loss in their conference tournament as a favorite. All right, good luck everybody with your March Madness picks.